Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Mehnaz Hussain. My author was not present today because of some health issues. So I'm going to present this paper. My paper ID is 25. And on behalf of my group, I'm presenting the title is a proposed model for efficient energy management of IoT-enabled solar power smart homes. And my upcoming slide will describe all of these headlines, and I would try to describe all of this topic in brief. Okay. So for in the initial, I would like to say that is we know that in the world the scientists are trying to utilize the renewable energy to generate or create electricity, and there are so many resources in the world like wind, water, and also sunlight. So with the help of solar power, we can regenerate electricity. And a smart home is a place, is an automated place where we can use our domestic equipment very smartly and more conveniently to save our power or save our energy. So IoT is a Internet of Things, is a physical network of electric device where the device can easily connect and exchange data, sharing the internet. And there IoT, Internet of Things, it has lots of application, including smart home and smart home. Yeah, and there is consume home power and secure home application and all of this, and just all of these things we are just playing. And the main purpose of the problem beside it, we know that in our country there are lots of lackings of renewable energy and the cost and saving. Just we want to utilize our power, and we want to save. How to save that's the problem, because there are increasing so many cost of electricity and increasing load shedding because of the gap of generation and demand, and also some assuming carbon dioxide, all of these things, and there are so many issues of environment. So we are just want to make a better development of our country. So that is the basic problem, and we propose this proposal, just want to make a better country and better development. Okay. And in the motivation, we can easily say that we want to reduce our costing, and we just want to reduce the dependency on grid. Okay. So there are, before this paper, we see there is lots of research have already done, like IoT, smart home, and all of this paper has been done. Okay. It's the basic operation of the smart home management system. We can see it's a outlook. Okay, so it's a model. There is a model. We can see there's a photovoltaic panel and the battery storage and grid and load. So according to the photovoltaic panel, it is a panel that is the most growing and saving, less expensive, and it is also easy to install. It is the source of electricity that we produced in the solar panel. So there is a battery storage, the grid, and load. So basically in our country, people used to stay outside in the morning, and they came back when home. When they came back home in the evening, the load demand is usually increased, because usually after we come back home, we use fan, lights, or heavy load like washing machine, all of this. So at that time, like 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., the demand was so high. So we just want to utilize how to optimize this demand. We have two options. That is, one is grid. We can take supply from grid, or we can take supply from the battery. But having the battery, we prefer to select the battery storage because our main purpose is to reduce the pressure on grid. It is our main purpose. It's our main destination to reduce the dependency on grid. But sometimes there are so many, sometimes increasing the load is not enough to to take supply from battery. And in the evening, the photovoltaic panel was not working because the absence of sun. So there is a demand response, and that is accordingly worked by the Blink app. So Blink app is such an app that can easily set the timing when the storage of battery is high. It easily set the timing. The user can use the load during the battery storage is high. That is the more convenient way. And it is the cloud computing between smart home and our remote environmental area. Okay, so it's a logical block diagram. We can see there is a source renewable panel of PV panel and MPPT controller converted DC. What is MPPT controller? It means the maximum power point tracker controller. It is used in the PV panel. It is used to detect the sun position, because when we can detect the position of sun, we can easily rotate the panel, because I have to take the position of sun where it is most, then I can have the maximum energy. And the converter, we know there are loads in our home. That's almost AC. AC load it is using for converting DC. And there are so many electric load and battery storage. And the graphical interface we can see, and the process Raspberry converter, it is used to as a via media between graphical interface and calculation Arduino. Okay, so we in the smart home there's also need some wireless network. So there are so many wireless network we can see, like Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, but Zigbee is the most convenient wireless network we use in the home. It is less expensive and less complicated, and also easy to install. So it's a design parameter we can see in Blink app. What is Blink app? Blink is a platform for IoT-enabled resource, where it can easily communicate with the device in our home. We usually used using the application like Android application, and it is more flexible and user friendly. So we use this app to setting the time when to detect the load is high, and we can also at that time we can use our loads to save our power or energy. Yeah. So it's the load calculation. Okay, in the load calculation, we assume the minimum load, like ceiling fan, LED light, or TVs. So minimum load we can get the total consumption is 195 watt. To back up this 195 watt, I cannot set the solar panel 195 watt because it cannot match this power. So I definitely take the solar panel which is more than 195 watt. I take 300 watt solar panel. That is the charge is the battery charging is 200 ampere hour and ampere hour. So 200 ampere hour we need to charge this panel for 8 hours. So it is a basic calculation to maximum rated battery backup time. So in our home, maximum AC loads are lagging loads. So the power factor is not 1. The maximum power factor is 0.9 and minimum is 0.7. So we will take 0.8 in the moderate power factor to calculate the battery backup time. So according to the power factor, we can see the battery backup time is rated is 12 hours, and the actual battery backup is 9.6 when we take the power factor is 8. So 9.6 hour, we can easily set the backup from the panel. So it's more convenient and more effective to save our power. So it is the last three calculation of consumption of energy. It is the comparison basic with IoT and with IoT solar panel and automation with and without. We can see that our saving increase around from 23% to 25%. So it is more effective. We can say that we can save our power, we can save our energy using this application. So what is the key outcome? We can say this key outcome economically or financially, or we can say also domestically, environmentally, it is reduce our cost, our electric cost. We can see in the people in our country facing the so many costing of electricity, and they are facing so much load shedding just because of lackings of our renewable energy. We cannot we cannot reproduce electricity from for the lackings of our fuel. And also, it is also good for environment. We can also reduce the carbon dioxide. It's also help for and saving our country from global warming. So in the conclusion, we can say that IoT automated home system is more advantageous and more effective for our upcoming development of Bangladesh. And we can, if we can see that there is a lots of effective work and lots of network that is more effective, that we make our energy and our resources safe from all of these problems. So in the future work, it is as we have so many technical terms in this presentation, also many technical terms have launched to make IoT-based home. We have lots of apparatus, lots of equipments, and we have also ESP8266 and Arduino Mega. That is the microprocessor we have used in the Blink app. We can moderate this, rectify, or some moderation can add, and we can also add some smart meter in the grid to connect the connectivity can install with our home and a national power grid. So it's more, that is the moderation we can do in future. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any question?
Is there any question from the audience?
Okay.
Okay, please.
Yeah.